States government is made up of three branches. Our founding fathers set up our government this way to ensure that no one part has too much control. Each branch of our government has certain powers given to them by the U.S. Constitution. By setting up our government in this way, our founding fathers created a government based on checks and balances. One of the branches of our government is the executive branch. It's headed by the President of the United States. Our current president is Barack Obama. He's the 44th president. He's the head of state. He's the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. He implements and enforces the law. He appoints the heads of federal agencies and the presidential cabinet. He signs bills into law. He has the power to veto bills, and he has the power to negotiate and sign treaties. Here is a picture of the White House. It's where the president lives. The Vice President is also part of the executive branch. Our current Vice President is Joe Biden. He would take over in case anything happened that the President couldn't fulfill his duties. The Presidential Cabinet is also part of the executive branch. It consists of 15 departments. They are Agriculture, Commerce, Defense, Education, Energy, Health and Human Services, Homeland Security, Housing and Urban Development, Interior, Justice, Labor, State, Transportation, Treasury, and Veteran Affairs. The legislative branch is another branch of our government. It's made up of the House of Representatives and the Senate. There are 435 members of the House of Representatives. Each state has representatives according to the population of that state. The Speaker of the House is the leader, and he is third in line for the presidency. To be a representative, you must be 25 years old, a U.S. citizen for 7 years, and a resident of the state in which you are elected. The Senate makes up the second part of the legislative branch, with 100 senators, 2 elected from each state on 6-year terms, a third elected every 2 years. The Vice President is the President of the Senate and casts the deciding vote in case of a tie. The legislative branch has the power to enact legislation, the power to declare war, can confirm or reject presidential appointments, and has substantial investigative powers. This is how the legislative branch checks the executive branch. The third branch of government is the judicial branch. It's made up of the court system of the United States. The highest court is the Supreme Court, made up of 9 justices who are appointed by the President and approved by the Senate. They have a lifetime appointment. Unless they resign, retire, or impeach, they will stay in office for life. They determine the meaning of the law and whether the law is constitutional or not. We have a great government. It was set up to ensure our freedom is protected. As you now know, each branch of our federal government has its own responsibilities that help ensure one person does not have too much control. It is in this way that our government provides checks and balances of power.